The lovely irony, the saintly Robin Scorpio breaking and entering. I wonder what your Uncle Mac is going to say about that.
And we're about to find out.
No need to call the cops, Johnny.
Oh, yeah? I doubt anything will come of it, but, hey, paper trail never hurts, right?
What did Robin ever do to you?
Aside from breaking into my apartment, nothing.
So why are you trying to protect the woman that's dismantling Robin's life? What does she have on you? Can't be sex. It's not very good. Regrettably, I know that. So what is it?
You do not get to stand here and insult her like that.
Johnny, obviously you don't understand what Patrick and I have been through for this past year. Or maybe you don't care. But you know what? That still doesn't change the fact that Lisa is crazy.
Oh, yeah,
and maybe you will care
before.
when it turns
It's
on
crap.
you. Excuse me?
Nothing happens in a vacuum, Robin. Lisa reacted to a very specific set of circumstances. Namely, Dr. Wonderful here slept with her and tossed her aside while you were, what, off in Africa trying to cure AIDS, right? And then he proceeded to clean up his mess by trying to blame the whole damn thing on her.
Because it was her fault. And ever since, she's been trying to destroy our lives, our marriage, and even
you know
our
what?
kids.
I am so sick of you painting the same tired picture. That Lisa is the whack job and you are the perpetual victim. You're wasting your time on this witch hunt. You're trying to run her out of town. You're trying to get her fired. All because you can't face the role that you played in destroying your perfect marriage. Well, you know what? Leave Lisa alone, stay the hell out of my apartment, and find a damn therapist. Self-righteous bastards.
Wow. I'm speechless. What came over you? Why did you defend me like that? You've made it quite clear that my so-called obsession with Patrick works your nerves, and you could have ended it tonight by giving him the syringe, and then I wouldn't exist to him. Ever again.
It's fun. Watching you jump through hoops.
No.
You're very entertaining, by the way.
No,
Have
no,
I
no,
ever
no,
told you
no.
that?
It is more than that. Is it Claudia? You couldn't save her? Maybe you're trying to make up for it by trying to save me?
You know, most of us aren't as psychologically convoluted as you are. I like you kind of crazy. I don't mind your moves in bed either. But I'm not your savior. And if you think that I am, then you're in a lot more trouble than you know.
I have to say, Johnny did make a few valid points.
How do you even say that?
Look, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to minimize or excuse any of the crazy things Lisa has done. But it's true. I mean, when we're spending all of our time focusing on Lisa, then we ignore the mistakes that we both made in our marriage. Notice that I said both.
I noticed.
So maybe it's time to take a look.
Drake, the family wanted you notified that Brenda Barrett is being airlifted in right now.
They found Brenda?
What's your condition?
Critical.
So do you think I now should be worried about Patrick and Robin since we still haven't heard from them?
I don't know. They probably weren't able to find that stupid syringe.
Which means Lisa is still safe. Safe from prosecution, safe from commitment to a mental ward, basically safe from all the consequences to her actions.
Yeah, how she avoids this whole thing is just, it's a special kind of crazy.
That nut makes me look normal.
And normal is the valley to be wished for. Shakespeare. I just want my brother to get over this whole emotional quagmire. It's driving me nuts. I mean, yes, he screwed up. He should not have cheated on his wife, messing around with Lisa. It's insane. But he's not the first horn dog that cheated on his wife. He shouldn't have to be walking around with his hair shirt on forever.
Stop.
And
Whoa.
what?
A what?
A hair shirt. Yeah, like a clothing garment made out of animal hair or some other scratchy things.
Why would anybody want to wear that?
As penance.
How do you know about this?
I know all sorts of things. I am very smart. I am a brain surgeon.
I wish I didn't like you so much.
What? Where did that come from?
This whole situation with Patrick and Robin. I don't know, it's like big, huge alarms going off. Dare to love, and this too could happen to you. Validates all the reasons never to invest your heart.
I don't know. My takeaway is a little bit different. I think, yeah, life is going to throw a bunch of curveballs at a relationship, but it's not the important part.
What is?
It's the getting through. Beaten, battered, bruised, you know, whatever. Once you're on that other side, when you've made it, you're together, you're in love. All that, it's worth the risk.
Trauma 1, please. She's conscious. BP is 8/56. Sonny, what can you tell me about her condition?
Theo Hoffman said he gave her some kind of toxin that she's got less than an hour to live. We're at the hospital. Okay, Patrick's gonna figure it out. In the meantime, you gotta dig real deep inside your core to get some strength. Because we're gonna have a great life, you know that. You do this. You do this for me, okay?
Thank you very much.
You know, when we first met, I never would have guessed that underneath all that snark was the heart of a romantic.
Oh, yeah? Well, your cynicism was right out there in front for all the world to see.
And yet here we are, complete opposites, trying to make a relationship work that's doomed to fail.
Doomed? Why doomed? Why do we go to doomed?
Because people who are obviously perfect for each other, like Patrick and Robin, can't even make it work. So you and I definitely don't stand a chance. Why bother?
You're trying to push me away there. Thank you.
Thank you?
Yeah, it's like a reverse compliment because you only start to do that when you feel yourself starting to care.
I'd say I'm way past starting.
Ooh, wait, hold on. Hold the bus. Wait. What's that? Come again?
Don't pretend that you don't know I have feelings for you. I might be shallow, but I'm not stupid. I know a good thing when I see one.
I know you're scared, but we can't put you out until we isolate the drug Theo gave you, and then we can administer the antidote.
You gotta hang in there. This hospital has the best doctors, and they're gonna try to pull you through this, okay?
But willpower really matters right now.
Hey, you can fight. You can fight for this, all right? I'm here to fight with you. Hey, we're married, right? Finally? Listen. Hey, I'm gonna give you that life I promised you, okay? We're gonna go on that honeymoon.
Sonny, can I talk to you for a second?
Hey, I'm gonna leave you right now for a second, but Robin's here, okay? You're not gonna be alone. What?
We're coming up short on the neurotoxin that was given to Brenda.
What does that mean?
We don't have the antidote, and Brenda's running out of time.
So, since you're such an advocate for true love, have you ever experienced it?
Well, I don't know yet.
What about your first love?
Definite yes to that.
What was her name?
Her name was Michelle.
Was she pretty?
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Well, her parents were friends with my mom, and we were childhood friends, so kind of grew up together.
Oh, so one day you're like playing kick the can, and then the next you're at a school dance and your heart is racing so fast you can barely breathe.
Were you there and I just didn't know about it?
I've known girls like Michelle. That girl that gets whoever she wants in high school.
Were their hearts also broken like Michelle's was in high school?
That was your fault?
Yeah, well, so it was this high school party we were at and everyone was having a good time. And then I just found myself in the basement with Janet Powell and one thing's like, oh, we were in high school. These things happen. I made a mistake. It was what it was. But this is what I'm talking about with my brother. You know, like you get into these situations, you give in to the moment, and yeah, you know, it ends up costing you what you love the most in the long run. It is what it is.
Well, I hope she forgave you.
Yeah, she forgave me. We're friends now. It's fine. It's fine. She's married to Bob. They've got 3 kids. Happily ever after. Yay. How about you? First love?
Well, I didn't meet him in high school. I mean, I knew him during the time that I was in high school, but he didn't go to school with me.
Did he at least take you to a dance?
He actually never admitted to dating me. He loved someone else, and I tried everything I could to convince him that we belonged together. I mean, I told some serious, life-changing, jaw-dropping lies. Which is why I think Lisa Niles scares me so much. I feel like I'm a little bit like her.
So you're saying Brenda won't make it without the antidote?
Which is why we have to be proactive. If we administer the wrong drug, then that could prove fatal.
What choice do I got then?
If we do nothing, Brenda dies.
Well, that settles it. Do what you got to do to help her.
Robin and I have come up with our best guess. I'll confer with her one more time. If she's on board, we administer the drug right away.
Patrick's finding a way to help you, if you can hear me. He's talking to Robin about it right now. You just gotta hang in there a little longer.
Brenda should show signs of improvement shortly.
You hear that, baby? You're on your way back to me.
Alright, hang on. I have a feeling we are on the verge of a major breakthrough here. So wait, this whole bad romance thing, it was bad.
Let's just say that I know what it's like to stand on the outside of a couple in love and decide that I should take that guy from my own. I had managed to convince myself that I deserved him more than she did. And I slept with him knowing that every time he would regret it, which is a horrible feeling, the worst. And the simplest solution is to just let the guy go, but that never occurs to you. So you just keep chasing him and keep telling bigger lies until eventually the bottom falls out and you're left with nothing.
I have enough self-respect to know that I'm not going to go out with any needy, psychotic, toy-boiling, pushing people down.
I never went that far.
I know you didn't. I know. I know. I'm attracted more to girls who are smart, have confidence, and devious enough to keep things quite interesting. And also helps when they are sexier than hell.
Sexier than...
Oh, no contest. No.
We made the best choice for the antidote, but it should be working by now.
I know, and if she doesn't start showing improvements, then we can put her on a ventilator. It's not going to change the end result, though.
We're gonna take walks by the sea, right? Watch the sunset, buy the wine, go skinny dipping if that's what you want to do. You can get up at noon, whatever you want. I'll make you breakfast, feed you breakfast, whatever you want, you know? You used to love my omelets. You're gonna get through this, okay? And we're gonna love each other.